A very good morning to all of you, and we do celebrate the consistency with which you come together to do your learning. Okay, and that's a promise that I do my best to do my homework to see that the classes are really, really useful for you so that you score the best marks. Okay, and with that kind of greetings, let me start off the day. I'll start off with the question paper, the sample question paper of the previous papers. We will do maybe 2 or 3 papers. And then I will go back to my slideshow to recall whatever we did yesterday, and also to help you refresh and remember all the important points that go to make note making really, really scoreable. Okay, here we go. Just give me a minute. Okay. Just a second, and I open my screen. Oof. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Yeah, here I got the question paper. So let me share that. Share screen. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. And we'll do May 22 paper for the first paper. So this is how it goes. The first part is the law paper, then comes the Hindi version of it. And then we have, yeah, this is comprehension, which is mandatory. Number 7 is compulsory, you know it. That's comprehension. The next question is B, and this is note making. Okay, read the passage and make notes using headings, subheadings, and abbreviation wherever necessary, giving a suitable title. Write a summary. So you have 3 plus 2, 5 marks. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this page with you so that you start reading it. And I will give you 10 minutes for the reading, 5 minutes first for reading the first page that I'm showing, then another 5 minutes for the rest of the pages. You may start now. We go by the time. So, and please see that you finish it within the given time. 10 minutes is more than enough. Okay. So, no paper appearing. Shakti, now can you not visible? Oh, okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. I don't know why. Am I not sharing? I'm sharing, I thought. Yeah, okay. Now tell me if it's visible. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, visible. So here it is. And this is the passage. Read the passage. And I'm giving you 5 minutes to read this passage. Quick. And I will scroll it down after 2 minutes. Okay. So we'll do one whole question paper so that you check whether your answer is right. Okay. I'll also show you the answer so that it's easy for you to check for yourself. I'm also working along with you so that I know how much time exactly to give you. Okay. Subheading, heading is the title. Subheading is the sub points. Just that. Okay, now I will do it from the beginning so that you write your main points and sub points. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to write the answer for you so that you can check it with yours. Okay. I'm going to write it here. I'm going to share the way I write it here so that it's easier for you to understand how it's done. Okay. For the same passage. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Screen sharing is paused. Okay. I'll stop sharing and I'm going to type the answer here so that it's easy for you. Okay. Just give me a minute. I will type it in the PPT itself. So just give me a minute. Yeah. I think I'm not sharing. Just give me a minute. Yeah. I see a chat. Okay. Share screen. Yeah, and I'm here. I share the screen, and I'm going to new slide. Okay. So this is May 22. Note making. I'm typing the answers. You can check your answers, or you can write it as I write, so that you understand how it's done. Okay. Come on. Just give me a minute. Yeah, the query box got lost. Just give me a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to open the question box because I don't know. It got disconnected. Just give me a minute. I'll get it back. Yeah. I'm trying to fix my question box. So just excuse me on that. It's not. Yeah, it's opening. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Just a minute, please. Excuse me. Yeah. This is. I see. The question box got disconnected, and that's the reason. Okay. 22 hashtag. Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's okay, Ritu. Just be there if you can attend. Okay, this is for Manish. In the exam, your question will be read the passage and make notes and summarize them. So 3 plus 2, 5 marks together. Now I'm going to make the note making for the passage that I showed you so that you understand how it's done. Okay, I'm giving the title first. That's the most important thing. Cholesterol, good or bad. Okay, that's what I'm giving. You can choose to give the title. So I'll also put the breakup of marks so that you understand how it's done. Okay, this is the title. The title should go in the middle. That's how it's done. Okay, now subheading. Somebody had asked me for subheading. Defect of body. Okay, it should be very closely related to the passage that's given. Okay, now Mahak Roy had asked me explain the subheading meaning. Now this is called the main heading, the title. Now I move on to subheading. Okay, cholesterol is harmful. That's the subheading. Now I mark this as 1. And this is a subheading. I'll also write subheading so that you subheading 1. Okay. Okay. Now, away from, so this is away from the margin. Okay. Away from this subheading, I must write the subheading 1.1. Okay. What's that? It can cause blockages in the arteries. Okay. Then, okay. Then, following a heart exercise for 30 minutes, statins recommended reduce. It insulates good and bad exercise for heart rate elevation. Okay. So that's about cholesterol is harmful. Now, causes. This is 2. Okay. Now, subheading will be, I move away from this and this has to be aligned with 1.1. So I mark this as 2.1. Causes. Okay. Sometimes it's genetic. It's in the genes. 2.2. It's genetic and in the food we eat. Okay. That's 2.2. Then also, okay, causes 2.1 genetic, 2.2 food we eat, 2.3, sorry, all this has to be aligned together. Okay, that's the format for note making. Oh my God, this got last. Yeah. Food we eat, lack of physical exercise. You don't have to add anything new, just enough if you can write what's there in the text in the note making format. That's all is expected of you. Lack of physical exercise. Okay. Now it will be 3. Okay. That's a third subheading. How do we reduce? You can write cholesterol or just write reduce. Because cholesterol is understood here because we are talking only about that. How do we reduce cholesterol? Now I open a new slide. Just give me a minute. Yeah, and I go to 3.1 here. Okay, since this is in the slide, in the beginning of the points, uppercase, lowercase, I mean, that's not so very important as long as you follow the format. Okay, now 3.1, what was the subheading? How do we reduce cholesterol? Okay, Healthy lifestyle. Okay, 3.1 must is a subheading, so it will start here. Okay. Healthy lifestyle. Then exercise. 3.2. 3.2. Exercise for 30 minutes. 3.3. Fibrous food. Fibrous food. Then solution or medicine. Statins. Okay, that's 4. That's 4. That's a subheading. So 4.1. Statins recommended. You see, I am not writing full sentences. Okay, that's important. You write them in bullets, that will do. Okay, then ready 4.2. 4.2 reduced and rice recommended. Okay, reduced and rice, flaxseed, olive and canola oil. Okay, then benefits of good cholesterol. Okay, that will be 5th point, subheading. So the passage that you will get in your question paper will be this long, and you will have to write at least 4 or 5 subheadings. Okay. Okay, now 5 will be good and bad cholesterol. Okay, good cholesterol. Insulates good cholesterol. So that's 5.1. Okay. Insulates nerves and membranes. Okay. And membranes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And if you were to write the summary for this, I think I will do that also so that you understand how it's done. Just give me a minute. Okay, that's 5.1. And I go on to a new slide to write the summary. Summary can be just 80 words, not more than that, although the passage is quite big for you. Yeah, new slide. Now the summary. Okay. Statins are medicine. You don't have to worry about that. 2 or 5, not 2. 4 or 5 subheadings are important, and 1 or 2 sub-subheadings will be enough. Okay. Now, good and bad cholesterol. Okay. The title. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Any keywords? Wait, let me finish. Now I'm writing the summary. The key will have to come. Okay. So good. You reminded me. That's Aditya. Okay. There are no great words that can help me fix abbreviations. So say I'm going to use this as stat and a full stop. Okay. Then I say insul and full stop. Okay. Instead of and, I use symbol. Okay. Then causes genetic food weight lack of. Okay, here there's okay, maybe cholesterol I can use a contraction there because there's not so many. Okay, now in the key box, okay, I will put that here. Key box has to be in a box. I'm not drawing the box here, so you please understand. Key box, CHOL dot is cholesterol, then and is and, okay, then read the given notes and write. No, you will no. This is Manish. So you will be asked to make notes and write the summary. Okay. Key box, cholesterol, and I've used and, then insul dot. These are contractions I have made myself. Okay. Insulates. Okay. So that's the key box. So don't put more than 2 or 3 in the key box. You'll be wasting time. Okay, now good and bad cholesterol. Okay. Yeah. Good cholesterol helps in insulating nerves and membranes. Okay. You don't have to write it in bullets. Summary should be 1 full paragraph. Okay. And in sentences. That's important. Healthy diet daily exercise can help with good cholesterol. Fibrous food and natural oil with a low sugar diet is healthy. Okay. Bad cholesterol can cause, so this should be 1 paragraph. Don't divide it into paragraphs. Okay. Bad cholesterol can cause heart diseases, okay, heart diseases, yeah, in the leg and in the brain, okay, heart diseases, and can affect the leg and the brain too. Statins are recommended to lower cholesterol. Now let me count the number of words, okay? Just give me a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. I still have some more words that I can add. I haven't said lack of genes, unhealthy food, okay, lack of physical activity, are the real causes, or the real causes for bad cholesterol. Okay, it's important to this will be close to 60, but that's enough. Is my message visible to you, Pooja? Yes, Pooja. Pooja, no, I haven't got your message. Yeah, Pooja, it's here. Cholesterol prawns. Yes, I saw that. Okay. Then foods and low saturated were ready. Yeah. So this comes to around 60 words, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 11 into 6, 66 words. Okay. It has to be 80. And when you write it in your exam, it has to be 80 words. Add 1 or 2 more lines and that will do. That's about writing a summary. Let me save this. So this is May 22 paper. We will do another, let me go back to, let me go back to the subpoints and sub-subpoints so that you remember the indenting. Now, indenting and the title is 1 mark. Content is another 1 mark. The key box is 1 mark. Okay, so that makes it 3. And 2 marks for summary. Okay, that's 5 marks. Yeah, I told you 2 marks for summary. Totally, it is for 5 marks. Now, let me save this. And you will work on, I'll close this, and you will work on another question paper so that you understand how to do it. Now, let me go back to, just give me a minute. I'll push this down so that, Okay, now we'll do December 21. Now let's see December 21. Okay, this is the law paper and this is the Hindi version of it. So now we get here. Okay, this is comprehension. And here you have make notes using headings, subheadings, and abbreviation whenever necessary, giving a suitable title. Now, before you go on to, write the answer, what is the maximum number for summary writing in note making? 2 marks. In summary, we are not using the key. No, you don't use keywords in the summary. Okay. Okay, I've answered all your questions. The previous year's question papers are on the ICAI website. You can see it here on top in my screen on the left side, which says the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, ICAI.org. Not visible? I'm sharing. Oh, yes, elaborating. Anushka, you're right. Summary is like elaborating the subheadings and sub-subheadings. Okay, give me a minute. Let me stop sharing and I'll share it again. Just give me a minute. I'll stop sharing. Okay. And now I will share it so that you are able to see it better. Okay, here we are. I hope you're able to see. Yes? Okay, now the passage starts. I'm going to give you 10 minutes time so that you answer this question. Okay? And then I will give you time to, what is the weightage of subheading? Content is three marks. So subheading doesn't have any mark. Remember that you must write a maximum of 4 subheadings and a minimum of 3. Okay? Now let's go on. First, the first time you start reading, I want you to write only the abbreviations or contractions that you can use in the key box for this particular passage. Okay, let's do that. Excuse me. Mark, I don't understand what you're saying. We are working out on the question papers because whatever I talk about note making, how much ever I speak about it, it will not be understood without my working out the question paper for you so that you understand what kind of passages you will get in the exam, right? So first, let's work out the question papers. I did a sample paper with you. Now you are going to do one. I'm showing the passage. You may start writing. First, before making notes, first make the key box, and I would like each one of you to post in the chat box words that you can use as abbreviations or contractions. Wait. Post for this first paragraph. For example, for keeping their healthy, our health depends not just on personal hygiene and nutrition, also, and the spread of dengue, chikungunya, and gora are intimately linked to the deteriorating state of public health conditions in our cities as well. This paragraph does not lend to any short form, but can we make up one or two? Can you? Okay, Asta, you're right. Pollution, yes, POLL and a dot. Remember, you must put a dot, otherwise, you can also use maybe essential, and a dot. Okay, and of course, you can use the symbol. That's the easiest one. Intimately linked to the deteriorating state of public health conditions. I think pollution, resident diseases, essential, hygiene, surrounding personal. Yeah, personal sounds good. Srishti. Diseases, nutrition. Now let's look at the next paragraph to see how much we can. The waste management to keep cities. Now mark the keywords for this, the short forms. Yeah, oh, that's only this much. Yeah, so this seems to be a short passage. Super, Yash, I also wrote that. SBM, Swachh Bharat Mission. Okay. You can also use WM, waste management. WE, waste of energy. So these are good words to put it in the key box. Remember, however big the passage is, it's enough if you will write maybe 2 or 3 words in the key box. And remember, in your summary, you don't have to use these short forms. And summary has to be one paragraph, not split into different paragraphs, nor can you write, in bullets. That's important. Okay, now I give you time. I give you time now to make your notes. This passage seems to be short. Quick. So we have got enough words for the key box. Now you may start making notes. I'll give you 5 full minutes. Yeah, let me move it. Initiative to Swachh Bharat Mission. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good title. Quick, write subheadings, headings, subheadings, sub-subheadings, and also write the summary. Quick, and I'll give you, now it's 11:44, I'll give you 6 minutes. Quick. Quick. Okay, once you finished, post done. Done. Okay, I'll wait for, yeah, the time is up, but I'll wait for 3 more minutes. Yeah. Problem, yeah, you can do that. I give you 1 more minute. Yes. Importance of cleanliness. Yes, that's also right. Point of view. Yes, Ritu, you're right. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, done. Yeah, super. Now, I hope you have also written the summary, right? Yeah, or you want 2 minutes for that? Okay, pollution free Bharat. Yeah, these are titles that will go well, and you are sure to get a 5 mark. Now, what I will do is we will do one more question paper so that now this is July 21. Okay, let's see what kind of passage is there. So, this is the Hindi version. Yeah, here we go. Question number 7 is comprehension. Question number B, yeah. Make notes using headings, subheadings, and abbreviations wherever necessary. Not written summary, please write. Yeah, you because I don't want the examiner to miss your title. So write the heading for the summary too. Same summary, same heading. Okay. Now, so this is a passage, and I give you 10 full minutes. Okay. I've answered you, Aditya. Write the heading for the summary too, because if the examiner misses reading the title on the notes, she'll remember the summary title, right? So write the title. Now, quick, I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this, and your time starts now. Yeah, the next paragraph. Yeah, diff for difference is okay. Next, scroll down. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, you have so much more. Just read this. Yeah, I'll move it down. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it can be artificial intelligence because that's how the paragraph starts. Now I'll give you 5 more minutes to finish writing your title, your notes, the key box, and the summary. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Quick. I'm waiting for you. I'm also writing the answer so that I know that the time I give you is just enough. Quick. Yeah, done. So now I'm going to give you 10 minutes break. So we come back, we go back to the PowerPoint to see if you have understood them all perfectly. Okay. Those of you who have not completed, complete it. And then we have a break. 12:05 is now up to 12:15. Okay. We come back at 12:15 and I'll stop sharing now. Yeah. Akash. So I'm sure that you are now thorough about note making. Nobody has any doubts about it. And also that if anybody has had any fears that note making is a difficult question, please remove that from your mind. It's just easy because there is no one fixed answer for this. And, you know, any answer that is relevant to the message given, relevant to the text given, you get full marks. You will not be penalized for grammar mistakes or spelling mistakes in this exercise. So the format is important, key is important, titling is important, summary is important. Summary must be only one paragraph. You can't write it in several paragraphs, and you cannot write it in bullets. That's important. And for making the notes, your subheadings, sub-subheadings are important. They have to be aligned in a proper structure. Okay, so we've done 3 question papers. Now let me go to my PowerPoint to see if I have covered them all. Yeah, just give me a minute before I share the... I think I have the teach online. No. Just give me a minute. Let me stop sharing and get that. Okay. It's not here. So let me go to my PPT. Yeah, so we start from the beginning. This is to help you recall all the important essential points that go to make up note making. We have done 3 questions from the question papers. So that would have given you a good idea of what kind of passages, how long will the passage be, how difficult, how complex will the passage be. All these details you would have known by doing the question paper. And I have done a sample of it for you so that you are able to understand how to go about doing, how to go about making notes, right? Okay, strategies to summarize. Now we are getting, what is meant by sophisticated is being very refined or polished. That's for Yashraj. Being very refined, polished, cultured, educated, whatever you may call it, right? Now strategies to summarize. Find the main idea or the central idea. Title can highlight what the whole passage is about. First sentence of the text or every paragraph can tell you what the whole passage is about. Like the last one that we did on artificial intelligence. You know, the whole passage is going to be on artificial intelligence, right? Then what does most of the text talk about? That becomes the title. General ideas will give you all-round meaning. Omit examples, for instance, like, as, all that stuff. Difficult words, don't panic. You just guess the words and you will be right. Proper nouns, not to worry, ignore them. Work out the meaning from the context, meaning of words from the context. That will help you do well. The question paper pattern is something that I always repeat so that you know how to do it. The whole paper is for 40 marks. It is clubbed along with the law paper for 60 marks. And it has 5 parts. Each part is for 5 marks, and that makes it 25. The rest 15 marks will be for grammar, vocabulary, and short answer questions. That's only for 1 or 2 marks. Study skills. Yesterday we saw study skills, flowchart, mind mapping, ray diagram, spidergram, note taking, note making. Now of these 6, the first 5 can be used for your own revision, for your own references, to recall, to remember in your exam. Not that you can take these bits for your exam. This is just to help you when you read volumes of textbooks. It will be good for you to have them in these skilled formats so that one glance at them will help you understand what the whole lesson is about. Okay, so these are called study skills. Note making alone is tested in your foundation paper because this is legal, official, documented, and is fit enough for sharing with others. Do we need study skills for success? What are its benefits? It helps revision, it helps organization of facts, it helps learners master the art of large volumes of text quicker and helps in saving time. It facilitates recall and retention. This is the flowchart which goes in sequence, one after the other, in a logical sequence. It doesn't start up with, fits and starts. Okay. And they are not random points also. They go one after the other in a very logical sequence. Okay, flowchart example. Now this is called a ray diagram, where you write the theme in the middle and then you branch them out into the subheadings and subheadings so that you understand what the whole text is about. This is called a web diagram or a spidergram, where the middle circle has the main point or the title, and then you branch it off into several other relevant points. The advantage of this is you can prioritize, number these branches so that you know which ones are more important than the others. Exam use only blue or black. There's no here. This is PowerPoint and therefore it is colorful. Okay. Okay, that's an example. This is called mind map. Okay, where you map the whole chapter. One glance at it will let you know what the whole chapter is about, especially for CA, the inter and your CA. You will know that you have to read large volumes of text. One chapter may run into several pages. So how will you remember the whole thing? And the day before the exam, it's very, very difficult for you to read through the whole chapter. So such mind maps will help you recall and remember all that is there in the given chapter. So you write the theme in the middle and then you branch it off into subheadings and then the sub-subheadings and then the sub-subheadings. So the whole chapter will be covered in a page. Now mind mapping is not even difficult that you should draw it, Templates are readily available on the laptop. You just have to fill in the whole chapter and it's easy for you to revise. Okay, this is an example. This is called a tree diagram, where again, you write the theme in the middle and then you branch it off into several branches, depending on how many subheadings and sub-subheadings the chapter can have. Okay. This is note taking, which we did, taking random notes as you hear. So that makes it important. Difference between note taking and note making. Why is note making tested? Because it's official, legal, foundation English, the study material and the whole course, the exam is about workplace English, the business English, not the general English. Therefore, note making is tested. Note taking is not tested because that's not official. Okay. And the study skills are not tested. Only note making is tested in your foundation exam. So this again is just for the difference of the note taking and making. Nothing much. Not that this will be tested for you. Okay. Aim and purpose of note making: to develop students' abilities and study well, to read and comprehend, to check credibility, to summarize, and for future reference. Note making, that's the purpose. Title and indenting 1 mark. So this is a breakup. Okay. Key is 1 mark. Content which is relevant to the text is 1 mark. Summary 2 marks. Total is 5 marks. Choosing a title is important. Advertisements can be of great help. Can you recall good advertisements? So we did see a few of the advertisements that can help you think of or write good captions. Okay. See, think different is just 2 words and you see it really creates a magic. Okay. Do nothing. That's 5-star. Just do it is like a, see how they play with the words. So titles have to be this short and impressive. So this is an example we did yesterday. We are not going to do it again. Okay, I want you to work on this. Choose a good title and summarize. I don't want you to write the notes. This exercise, I'll put it on slideshow for you. I want you to write this. I think we didn't do it yesterday. Yeah, dream big, win big. Yes, that's a good one, Pramod. Now, here is a passage. It's a very short passage, right? Okay. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. And therefore, you can write only 3 lines as a summary. So you will post in the chat box, give a good title and summarize. Yeah, how far will you go for love? Yes, Cadbury's. Okay, now stop the advertisements and do this exercise. I'm going to give you just 5 minutes because it's only summary and title. Quick. Yeah. Yeah, I said 5 minutes and you have 4 more minutes to. Yeah, post the titles and the summary. Quick. You have 3 more minutes to go. Yeah. Himanshu, what do you mean? When would you upload these notes? You mean the PowerPoint? PowerPoint will not be uploaded because I have taken some good stuff from other sources. And if I upload in my name, that is violation of copyrights. So you can take notes, you can take screenshots. That's no problem. But I will not share it because that will become copyright issue. Okay. To make the classes effective, I do take the best of the sources. I also have the study material chapters here. So if I post it, it will mean that, I have a right. So you can take notes, you can take screenshots if you want, but I will not post it. It will be copyright violation. Okay, quick, it's 5 minutes over. Quick, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, yeah, yes, you're the first one. with a summary. Quick. I want the rest of you to post so that I know that you have been able to understand, you're on the same page, and you will score full 5 marks. Okay, quick. I'm waiting for you. I just want 3 lines, not more than that, because this is a short passage. Come on fast. Quick. I'm waiting for you. Yes, Aryan. Quick, just the 2 of you. I want all of you to post your summaries here. Okay, I give you just 1 more minute and then we move on. Okay, write your summary. The more you practice, the better you will be at it. Right? Yes, Ritu. Okay, yeah. So let me move on. So look at the sample answer here. Look at my answer and see if what you have written is close to it. That's how you check your answer. That's self-assessment. Yeah. Yes, Umar. Dimple. Yeah. Yeah. Now let me move on. So I have some more here. So what do you do if there are strange words? Yes, Manish. It's simple and quite easy. Fix the word to the context, guess or predict the meaning, check for the meaning in the dictionary after you finish this exercise. Okay. Now guess the meaning of underlined words, an exercise we did so that you know how to guess the meanings of the given words. How much grammar do we need for note making? It's just easy. It's just like a WhatsApp message or an SMS where you don't type the message with examples, anecdotes, or stories. Just the crux of the message in bullets, and that's note making. For example, dear friends, SCL Technologies is conducting interview for 12th standard students in Madurai this month, 29th and 30th. If selected, they will be taking the students for 1 year internship with stipend rupees 10,000 per month. After 1 year, they will be placed in the HCL company with starting salary, whatever. There is less grammar and more content. Now, look at the way it's said. You can still shorten it by saying HCL conducting interview for 12th standard. Venue Madurai, date, benefits, they might be absorbed in the company too. Do you know what is indenting? Indenting is the proper alignment of the notes that you write. Spacing of written matter is important. Writing away from the margin is also important. Headings, subheadings, and sub-subheadings, and points in bullet. This gives a structure, a process, and a visual picture. This is an image of the indenting that we do. Okay, and the key box. Don't write more than 3 or 4 maximum. Don't go beyond that. That will be waste of time. Okay, indenting this text. We did this yesterday. Yeah, we did all this yesterday. Symbols. This is symbols that you see in your laptop or your mobile. Nothing new. And these are acronyms where every first letter of the word is taken to shorten it. Okay. Then abbreviations are shorter, short forms. Contractions. If the paragraph given to you doesn't lend itself to abbreviations or symbols, you can think of contractions where you take a big word and shorten it. But please remember, don't write more than 3 or 4 maximum. Okay, use title, indent, and summarize your content. Okay. Points to remember for note-making format. Okay. Avoid using long sentences as heading or title. Never lose the main idea of the passage. Ignore information which is less important. Be brief, clear, and specific. Use logical sequencing. Use proper indenting. Leave no spaces to avoid confusion. Do not include your own version or understandings. Use abbreviations. Make your note more memorable by adding colors, drawings, and symbols. That's for you at your home. You don't have to worry about colors and drawings in your exam. Now, I'm going to give you 2 minutes time to read through this. Quick. I'm giving you 2 minutes to read through this. Fast. Done? Okay. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to post all the important points that you need to remember for note making. I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. I want you to post all the 11 here quick. Fast. I'm giving you just 3 minutes. Post in your question box the important points, the essentials for points to remember for note making. Quick. Okay, that's okay, Himanshu. Quick. I want you to post to the chat box all that are essentials to make notes. Yeah. Quick. Yes, Shweta, Aditya, where are the others? I want to see all of you posting. Yeah, Pramod, Aryan, Priyanka, Dimple, yes. Yeah, done. Quick, I'm waiting for you. I'll show the points again so that you'll remember. Yes, Ritu, Mahak, Bhumi. Yes, Aisha. Where are the others? Quick. Okay, fine. I have waited 5 4 minutes. Let me move on. Now, for summarizing, what's important? Not more than 80 words, and it should only be one paragraph. No bullets. Okay. No repetitions, anecdotes, comparisons, examples, or redundant words. What are redundant words? Words that are not necessary. Repetitions. Okay. Anecdotes are examples. Comparisons, you don't have to compare one with the other. And that's for 2 marks. No bullets in summary. Okay. Okay. With this, we did 10 minutes for reading, 5 for making notes, 5 minutes for summarizing. So 20 minutes is too long a time. I guess it should be 10 minutes because, and that's about note making. Just give me a minute and I will share the study material chapter with you so that you know how to work with the study material. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking for the chapter that I have on my desktop so that it's easy to, yeah. Article 10, 12. Yeah, I'm just looking for my chapter. Yes, got it here. Just a minute. Sometimes it takes time to open. Oh, okay. These are just, again, sample exercises for making notes. Okay. So I am not going to open them. Business laws, reading, digital reported speech, complex sentences. Okay. No, that's it. So this is different. Yeah, I think it's here. Chapter 5, note making. Yes. Now I'm going to share this whole chapter, study material with you so that it's easy for you to understand how to really use your study material for exam purposes. Okay. Now look at this. This is how it goes. Chapter 5, note making, learning objectives. Why do we learn note making? Fixing appropriate titles, skims can differentiate between main ideas and supporting details, categorize the information gathered under suitable headings and subheadings, present the given information in the form of notes using appropriate format, use symbols, abbreviations, and acronyms while making notes to save time. Summarize the given notes in as few words as possible. Now, this is the introduction. You read it to know why you're doing it, and study tools are here. You also have the fishbone technique, which I didn't talk about, and the V diagram. It's here in the study material. Okay. Now, purpose of note making, we have already seen that. Strategies for effective note making. This page is from your study material. Okay. Read the text at least twice. The first time to get an overview or to identify the main idea, and the second time you read to draw important points. Frame a heading or title based on the main idea. It should be short. Avoid using long sentences as a title. Look at how the main idea, how it has been presented and developed. Normally, there are 3 or 4 subordinate associate ideas. You can frame subheadings based on these. Ignore information or points which are less important. Be as brief and specific as possible. Leave out examples and other unnecessary details. Systematically dividing and subdividing the important information. Write the points in a logical sequence. That's important. Though you write in phrases or points only, the information should be complete. Indent. What does it mean? Suitably space and number the subheadings and the sub points. Leave no space for ambiguity. Avoid adding your own interpretation. So we don't want any new message or your own opinions. Okay. Ensure that you do not change the author's intended meaning. Abbreviate often repeated terms or lengthy words. Any abbreviation used should not hamper comprehension. Now, this is the difference between note making and note taking. We've already seen it. I'm not going to do it again. Now, styles of note making, that's linear and non-linear. Okay. Linear is note making. Non-linear is unofficial and random and at your own will and pleasure. Now, note making tips. Identify. Now, this is intended. This whole message, this note making tips is intended. You see, reading A.1, A.1.1, A.1.2. This is a type of format. 1.1, 1.2 is another format. Use something that is comfortable and convenient for you. Don't mix up both and give a masala of it. Okay. So you have to choose which format you're going to follow. So this goes like A, B, and C. You can also use 1, 2, 3, 1.1, 1.2 kind of. Now, non-linear note making is mind mapping, flowchart, web diagram. Look at this, mind mapping. Okay. And these are the differences. They're not really useful because you're not going to be tested in that. This is a flow chart, and you see it goes with the arrows, so you understand. Then you have the tree diagram. Then it's, yeah, this is the linear note making. Now the format is heading 1. So this is 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you can use whichever way you are comfortable with. Now look at this. This is another example of, it says 1 point A, 1 point B, 1 point C, 1 point D. So use things that you can remember and you will be convenient about. Okay. Need for indentation offers a well-defined structure, makes it readable and comprehensible, increases the objectivity of the content. Now, abbreviations, symbols, and acronyms. This is something that I have also shown in my slide. Okay. This is not new. You can omit vowels. So that becomes a contraction. Okay. Use the first letter and the last letter of a word. That can contract. Shorten the suffix at the end of the word. Production, consisting, processing. Okay. So this can also contract. Common symbols. This is something that's there in your laptop, and I've already shown you this in my PowerPoint slide. And these are acronyms where you use the first letter of every word to shorten it. Then, summarizing the notes. A summary should not have a word limit exceeding 25% of the original text. So that's all that is expected of you. Okay. Abbreviations must not be used while summarizing notes. Remember that a summary must include all the points from the notes. To write a summary, you must use your own words to express briefly the main idea and relevant details. Given below is a list of points to be kept in mind while summarizing notes. Use information given in the notes. Do not add or subtract any piece of information. Do not make assumptions. Use short and crisp sentences as opposed to detailed and long ones of the original content. Avoid sounding repetitive. Use new words to express the same information. Try to cover maximum points. Reach a conclusion if required. Now, examples of note taking, you have this very, very short passage, and you also have these sample notes. Okay. You see, develop fertilization. This is how the key is made. And since this is a very short paragraph, you just have 2 subheadings. Okay. Now the second passage. I'm not giving you time to read all this because I just want you to look at the samples. 1 A, B, C. That's how this is intended. And it's up to you. But you should be consistent. Functioning of the year. Look at this. Okay. Then, this is the importance of another example, the importance of strategic planning. Okay. Summary. Don't write more than 3 or 4 words in the key box. That's important. Okay. Yeah. So these can also become shortened forms, contractions for your key box. Look at that. Between, individual, according, develop, investment, results, strategic planning, max, organizations. Okay. Now this is the summary. Now type 3, you have another example. All this is from your study material. Okay. And here you have, look at that. 1, 2, 3, the subheadings, and you have 4 or more than 8 in the key box, and then the summary. There is another example of a passage that you need to work with. So here is the example. Okay. So use your study material before the exam to look at the examples and see if you can write one passage. You have several exercises in the study material that you can use. Okay. Okay, these are answers for the passages that are given before. Okay, and that's about note making. Now, what I want you to do in the chat box is I stop sharing. You will post in the chat box how confident you are about attempting the note making question in the question paper, whether you have thoroughly understood and you will remember it for the exam, whether you will score a full 5, and did you like the session? That is important for me. If you like, say yes and say why. If you didn't like, you have to say why you didn't like. Please post in the chat box, and I'm going to wait for the next 5 minutes to read all your entries. Quick. As I've always been saying, your feedback is important for me to refine and tailor the classes so that I do my best to help you score the fullest. Okay, quick, and I'm waiting for you. I want each one of you to post. Yes, Aditya, thank you. Quick, I'm waiting for you. And it is not ethical if you will sign off without posting your feedback. Quick. Thank you, Aditya. That's what I really want. Yes, Pramod, Manish, yeah. So a sure shot of comprehension 5 and note making 5, okay? Out of 40, 30 is 10 is guaranteed. Yeah, we've done 2 chapters now. Quick, I am waiting for you. Yes, Ritu. Yes, Aryan. Yeah, Aisha. Yes. Quick, if you say you like, you must say why. So those will become my strong points to, work on and optimize. Yes, Mahak. Aisha, yes. Yes, Shweta. Quick. Yes, Shruti. Quick, I'm waiting for you, and we just have 2 more minutes to go. Yeah, Ritu. Average time, don't take more than 10 minutes. That's for Aditya. Yes. Even if there is a difficult word, I don't think that should spoil your understanding of the whole passage. Okay, it's okay. You can ignore it as long as you understand it globally, right? Aditya, don't take more than 10 minutes. Yes, Ritu. You have a minute more. And the next session, I guess, let me look at my table. Yeah. Okay, it will be Introduction to Basics of Writing. That's on Monday, December 19th. Yeah. So that will be basics of writing. Okay. The writing skills. 10 minutes is sufficient. One read, you will understand fully what the whole passage is about. Okay. And then this next reading, you should be able to make notes quickly. And then the summary. 2 minutes for making notes, 2 minutes for summary, and 1 minute for the key box, and 5 minutes for reading is just more than enough. That's 10 minutes done. And see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend. Akash? Akash, yes, we are done. Yes, Shweta. Akash, are you there? Hello.